What's up, guys? It's Ty here, and today I have the Week 4 recap here for the 2018 NBA season. So let's get it kicked off here from Tuesday, November 7th. We had the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Milwaukee Bucks 124-119. I think we already went over this. Giannis had 40 points and 9 rebounds. Kevin Love led the scoring for the Cavs with 32 points and 16 rebounds. Cavs got their 5th win of the year. The New Orleans Pelicans beat the Indiana Pacers 117-112. Anthony Davis had 37 points, 14 rebounds for the Pelicans win. And Miles Turner had himself a good game too with 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks. That's really, really good. The Mavericks got their 2nd win of the year. They are now 2-10. They beat the Washington Wizards 113-99. Harrison Barnes led the scoring for the Mavs with 31 points, 1 rebound short of a double-double. John Wall had a double-double with 23 points and 14 assists, but it was not enough for the victory. The New York Knicks, the surprise of this year, they are 6-4 on the year. They beat the Charlotte Hornets 118-113. They had another comeback. They outscored the Hornets 35-14 in the 4th quarter. Dwight Howard had 21 points, 9 rebounds. Kristaps Porzingis led the scoring for the Knicks with 28 points. The Toronto Raptors beat the Chicago Bulls 119-114. Bobby Portis, first game back after knocking out Nikolai Mirotic, or I think he broke his jaw. I do not remember what happened there. But he had 21 points and 13 rebounds, and Jonas Valanciunas had 21 points and 10 rebounds for the Raptors. The San Antonio Spurs, they are now 7-4. They beat the struggling Los Angeles Clippers 122-107. The Clippers were led by Austin Rivers, surprisingly, with 24 points, and Pau Gasol had 19 points for the Spurs. The Denver Nuggets beat the Brooklyn Nets, the also struggling Brooklyn Nets, 112-104. Tyler Zeller had 21 points for the Nets, and Nikola Jokic 41 points and 12 rebounds for the Nuggets. He also added 5 assists. What a great game from him. The 76ers have won, I believe, 6 in a row. Or, no, 5 in a row. Yeah, 5 in a row. Sorry. They beat the Utah Jazz 104-97. Dario Saric had 25 points and 10 boards. Nice double-double. And Rudy Gobert also had a double-double with 16 points and 15 rebounds. Memphis Grizzlies beat the Portland Trailblazers by 1 point, 98-97. Tyreek Evans had 21 points, having himself a great year coming off as a 6th man. And CJ McCollum had 36 points for the Trailblazers. And then the Sacramento Kings, the 2-8 Kings, beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, who should be playing better, but I mean, they're struggling pretty bad so far at the start of the season, but I would not be worried. Russ had 20 points, 12 boards, 6 assists, and Buddy Hield had 21 points for the Kings. That's all Tuesday. We're moving on to Wednesday, where we had a lot of games still. The Boston Celtics, they can't stop winning. They beat the Los Angeles Lakers 107-96, and this is the Celtics' 10th win in a row. They can't stop. Julius Randle had 16 points and 12 rebounds for the Lakers. And Aaron Baines led the scoring for Boston with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Andre Drummond leads the Pistons to an 8-3 record so far. They beat the Indiana Pacers 114-97. Al Jefferson had 19 points for the Pacers, but Andre Drummond had 14 points and 21 rebounds for the Pistons. That is a very, very good game. The Orlando Magic beat the streaking New York Knicks 112-99. Tim Hardaway had 26 points and 11 rebounds, and Nikolai Vucevic had 24 points for the Magic. Both teams are playing way better than I expected, and a lot others expected as well. The Miami Heat beat the Phoenix Suns 126-115. Goran Dragic had 29 points and 9 rebounds, fell a rebound short of a double-double, and Devin Booker had himself a great start to the year. He's on my fantasy team, so I do know that. 30 points for him. And then in a good game here, I mean, I guess you can say good. The third quarter was dominated by the Warriors. They scored 44 points. They won. They beat the Timberwolves 125-101. Klay Thompson led the Warriors scoring with 28 points, and Andrew Wiggins had 17 for the Timberwolves. On to Thursday's action. The Lakers lost their second in a row, or maybe it's their third. I don't even know. The Wizards finally got their win. They beat the Lakers 111-95. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 13 points for the Lakers, and John Wall had 23 for the Wizards. The Toronto Raptors beat the New Orleans Pelicans 122-118. Drew Holiday, great game for the Pelicans. He had 34 points, 5 rebounds, and 11 assists. Nice double-double. And then DeMar DeRozan had 33 points and 8 assists for the Raptors. The Houston Rockets beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, the 5-7 Cleveland Cavaliers now, 117-113. LeBron James, 33 points, 7 assists, 4 boards, and James Harden with a triple-double, 35 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. The Rockets are now 9-3. In their second win in a row, the Sacramento Kings snapped the 5-game winning streak of the Philadelphia 76ers. They win 109-108 in a close one. Joel Embiid had 22 points and 15 boards, and Zevo for the Kings had 20 points to lead them to a victory. And then the Denver Nuggets beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 102-94. Carmelo's 28 points and 5 boards were not enough, and Emmanuel Mudiay, surprisingly, 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. But man, the Thunder keep losing. They are not having a good start to the year. On to Friday's action. A lot of games on Friday. And hey, look, another day, another Celtics victory. They've won 11 in a row. Will this ever stop? They were down by, it looks like 16 at the end of the first half, and we ended up coming back. We outscored them. I say we, I'm a Celtics fan. We outscored the Hornets 26-11 in the fourth quarter. Kemba Walker had a double-double, 20 points and 11 assists. And Terry Rozier led the scoring for Boston with 15 points. He also had 7 rebounds and has added 4 assists. The Detroit Pistons, though, also can't stop winning. A surprising team right there. They're 9-3 on the year. They beat the Atlanta Hawks 111-104. Kent Bazemore had 22 points for Atlanta. And Andre Drummond, another 20-plus rebound game. He had 16 points, 20 rebounds, and 7 assists, coming close to a triple-double. The Indiana Pacers get back on track. They beat the Chicago Bulls 105-87. Victor Oladipo had a nice 360 dunk in that game. He also led the scoring for the Pacers with 25 points, with 6 rebounds and assists. Bobby Portis once again leading the scoring for Chicago with 20 points and 11 rebounds. He's playing pretty well. He's playing pretty freaking well. The Oklahoma City Thunder finally won a game. They beat the struggling Clippers. It's kind of fitting they beat the Clippers. They won 122-111. Lou Williams had 35 points. That's pretty good. 7 rebounds and 3 assists. But Paul George, though, 42 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Close to a triple-double, but he had himself a great, amazing game there, in fact. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the San Antonio Spurs 94-87. Giannis had 28 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. And LaMarcus Aldridge had 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. This was also Eric Bledsoe's debut. The Magic moved to 8-4 on the year as they beat the Phoenix Suns 128-112. Aaron Gordon had 22 points and 7 rebounds. And Alex Len, haven't heard that name in a while, he had himself a double-double with 21 points and 13 assists. Jeez. The Miami Heat beat the Utah Jazz in a low-scoring affair, 84-74. I mean, the Jazz only scored 8 points in the third and then 17 in the fourth. They scored 25 points in the second half. That's not going to win you many basketball games. It's really, really not. Hassan Whiteside, 2 points shy of a double-double. He had 8 points, 20 rebounds. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And 3 steals. Rudy Gobert had 12 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And then the Brooklyn Nets won a game. Again, they're 5-7. It's pretty good for them, actually. They won 101-97 against the Trailblazers. D'Angelo Russell fell an assist short of a double-double. He had 21 points and 9 assists. And, I mean, Damian Lillard was 1 rebound away from a double-double. He had 19 points and 9 rebounds. That's all of Friday. Now on to Saturday, where there was a bunch of games, a bunch of games. Start off with the Washington Wizards beating the Atlanta Hawks 113-94. Taurean Prince had 19 points, and Bradley Beal also had 19 points. It's kind of funny. He had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and then Bradley Beal had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I think that's kind of funny. The Clippers keep losing. They can't win a game. The Clippers have lost 5 straight after starting 5-2. That's not good at all. The Pelicans won 111-103. Blake Griffin's 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists were not enough. DeMarcus Cousins, though, 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. I'm glad he's on my fantasy team. I really, really am. The Kings could not win 3 straight, and the Knicks beat them 118-91. Buddy Hield had 17 points and 7 boards, but Kristaps Porzingis had 34 points for the Knicks. What a start of the year he is having. The Houston Rockets beat the Memphis Grizzlies 111-96. Tyreke Evans again leading the scoring for the Grizzlies with 22 points. And then James Harden doing what James Harden does. He had 38 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Cavaliers beat the Mavericks 111-104 behind Kevin Love's 29 points and 15 rebounds. A great game from him. And then Dennis Smith had himself 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Mavericks. And LeBron James said after that the Knicks missed a good one, as in they skipped. They should have drafted Dennis Smith Jr. instead of Frank Ntilikina. But hey, Frank Ntilikina's having himself a good year as well. So, I mean, that's kind of up for debate. It's up to really what you think. Who do you think would be a better fit? I think Dennis Smith is a great fit in Dallas, and I think Frank Ntilikina is a great fit in New York. So it's all about fit in the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the Los Angeles Lakers, their 3rd straight loss, 98-90. Lonzo Ball became the youngest player ever to record a triple-double in a game. He had 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists. Giannis, though, he was too much. He had 33 points and 15 rebounds for the Bucks. The Bucks are now back up to 500. The Spurs rout the Chicago Bulls 133-94. Robin Lopez had 17 points for the Bulls, and Pau Gasol had a double-double. He had 21 points and 10 rebounds for the Spurs. Oh, the Bulls, Robin Lopez, sorry. The Warriors get to 10 wins. They beat the 76ers 135-114. J.J. Redick had 17 points, and Kevin Durant had himself 29 points in the victory. The Nuggets beat the Magic 125-107. Evan Fournier had 18 points for the Magic, and Will Barton, though, he had 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. The Suns beat the Timberwolves here 118-110. Devin Booker was also a rebound shy of a double-double. He had 35 points, 9 boards, and 6 assists. Then Jimmy Butler had 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Good game from him, but it was not enough. And then the Utah Jazz beat the Brooklyn Nets 114-106. D'Angelo Russell, he had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Derek Favors had a double-double with 24 points and 12 rebounds. And then on to Sunday's matchups. Hey, look, the Celtics are playing a game, and that means they win another game. They've won 12 in a row. They beat the rival Toronto Raptors 95-94. Kyle Lowry had 19 points and 7 assists, and Al Horford led the scoring for the Celtics with 21 points. And it came down to a final shot, and luckily DeMar DeRozan missed a fadeaway. I mean, I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that the streak is still alive. The Detroit Pistons get the 10 wins on the year. They beat the Miami Heat 112-103. Hassan Whiteside's double-double was not enough. He had 20 points and 12 rebounds. Tobias Harris had himself a nice start to the year. He had 25 points and 7 boards. The Houston Rockets beat the Indiana Pacers 118-95. James Harden doing what James Harden does. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 15 assists, a double-double machine he is. And then Victor Oladipo led the scoring once again for the Pacers with 28 points. And then the Thunder, they've won 2 straight. They beat the 2-12 Mavericks. Ooh, what a good thing. I mean, the Thunder are actually pretty good at home, being 4-2. It was Russell Westbrook's birthday as well. Harrison Barnes had a double-double. He had 22 points and 13 rebounds. And then Paul George had 37 points, 8 boards, and 5 assists for the Thunder. Now on to Monday night, I guess. We'll just kind of predict who we think's going to win. Right now, the Wizards are beating the Kings at halftime, 57-51. John Wall's got 16 points, and so does George Hill. The Knicks-Cavaliers game, it's only been in the first quarter. It is 22-21 for the Knicks. Enes Kanter has 8 points, 7 rebounds. He's already close to a double-double in the first quarter. That's pretty good. Then J.R. Smith's leading for the Cavs. That's kind of weird. We got Grizzlies versus Bucks matchup. I believe that the Bucks will win this game at home. I think the Pelicans will win this game. The Lakers will win this game. I think the Timberwolves will win this game. The Nuggets will win this game. The Warriors will win this game. And then the 76ers will win this game. So, if you went on to enjoy the video, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube. If you haven't already, this is Tyler signing off saying, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. Later. Oh, wait. Actually. You thought I cut. No, I did not. I forgot to show you standings. Here are the standings. Got two 10+ win teams in the Eastern Conference. My Celtics are leading at the top. Hello. Pause if necessary. And then we have two 10-win teams in the Western. Houston and Warriors. So pause if necessary. Okay, now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. This is Tyler signing off saying, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. Later.